All right, what is going on, everybody? Hello, what's up? What's up? Sure that music's not too loud. Yeah, it sounds pretty good. All right, what's going on, guys? What's going on? Hang out for a second while stream gets going. What's going on, Nate? What's going on in computers and gaming? What's up, Zero? So we're building today for the members only for the month of September. This month really flew by, but don't they all? We got here. I've never built this one. It's a fresh one. It is a GROUDON GBA SP. This one is pretty freaking sweet. I've been wanting to build this one for a while. Let's pop it open. All right, it's the label. This looks pretty sweet, man. Little GROUDON action. Very nice. The shop's going good. The shop is going good, Zero. It's been we've been there pretty much every day. It's going moving along. We have just shy of like 800 items listed so far, so we're doing pretty all right, but we still have a ways to go. It's hard. It takes a long time to curate everything and clean everything, but I'm going to be posting more updates on the new channel. I have 7 videos filmed. I have 3 of them fully edited, almost 4. I'm going to finish the 4th one hopefully sometime this week, and then I'll be on to editing the 5th and 6th. And yeah, it's crazy. We were just in Connecticut at the Retro World Expo. That was a lot of fun. I bought a lot of games there. I got some really awesome handhelds, a lot of handhelds. The new site is going to have a ton of 3DSs, DSs, special edition Game Boys, all really clean stuff that's not going to be modded. So like, basically this GameBoy mods is like the modded stuff, and then all the other stuff that's not modded will be on there. I have people that message me sometimes and they want 3DSs, but they don't want it to be modded. And on the GameBoy mod site, I only sell the modded stuff because that's kind of what I'm known for. But the new site is going to be all general gaming stuff. So I have probably, I don't know, handhelds somewhere around 50, PSPs, PS Vitas, 3DSs, 2DSs, Game Boys. I have so much stuff that's going to go up on that new site. I'm really excited to get it launched, but it just takes so long. So hopefully we can get it up by the holiday season. That's really the goal, which is like a month from now. So that's going to be tough, but we'll see. I'm hoping we can get it done. My wife has been going. She's the one that's really been doing all the listing. She's been doing a really great job with everything. So basically we go to the warehouse and she works on all of cleaning and taking photos and listing while I'm editing all the new videos. So it's a lot of quiet time. Like right now, it looks like we're not doing much, but just because I haven't fully launched everything. But how do you have these shells and labels made for you? Is there a company you work with and order bulk shells and stickers? Yeah, I work with I work with a company that helps me get them printed and everything like that. Is my camera crooked? It looks crooked to me. That's a little bit better. I think my my ball head is finally like losing its gumption. It's not holding the camera up anymore. Okay. So I'm thinking of getting my son a Pokemon game, but IDK, which Pokemon game to use? He's only 8. Which one would you guys recommend and which game? Yeah, I would say probably first gen. It's so tough, like Pokemon Blue, Red, or Yellow. It's tough though if you're, you know, it's so different versus like kids these days versus like when we were kids. And if your son, as you say, it's a boy, yeah, your son, if he's used to using a phone, like if he already plays games on a phone, first gen might be boring to him. You know what I mean? Because it's kind of like very slow moving, a lot of reading, a lot of grinding. But if he's not familiar with any phone games, then it probably will go over pretty well. That's what I'm planning to do with our kids one day is no phones, no phone games, you know what I mean? But try out the Game Boy stuff because it's a little slower pace. All right, let's get into this. So we're gonna go all out with this mod this month because you guys have been very patient. All the members, I appreciate all the new members. What are we up to? 34. That's pretty good. And I have not been posting a lot because we've been so busy with all the new stuff we're doing. But I appreciate the members very much. All you other guys too. But today, I think we're gonna go all out with this mod. We're gonna do a Game Boy Advance SP, this GROUDON build. For those who just joined, this is the box. This GROUDON build, we're gonna do an IPS screen. I'm gonna do USBC charging. We're gonna do tactile triggers, which is the clicky triggers. And we're gonna do an upgraded battery. So like a $450 Game Boy that you could win for $5. This one already has the shoulder buttons are gone. So we're gonna put some new shoulder buttons in there first of all. And then we'll get moving. So we're gonna do that first because that's the easiest thing to do. And then we'll start going. My hot glue gun is on. My soldering iron is on. We're ready to go. I'll read a little bit more chat and we will get started. Thank you, Zero. What's going on, somebody? What's going on, John? Yeah, they're UV printed. All right, let me take a sip and we will get started here. All right. I'm talking to a guy on Facebook right now in my area. He's selling 11 Zippo lighter displays. And I don't know if you guys, if you've ever been to a gaming convention, there's usually one guy there that has a Zippo display, and they're the perfect size for holding Game Boy games. So he has a bunch of different sizes though. I'm pretty excited to. He's got 11 of them. So I'm talking to him, hopefully get a pretty good deal on those and maybe turn them into something pretty cool. I'm hoping we can work something out. So I'll keep you guys posted on that one too. Fire Red is also good. GBA graphics, objects have actual images, sprites. Yeah, maybe Fire Red and Leaf Green would be a better start, honestly. But the thing about playing like yellow for a kid is if you get a kid into watching the show, playing yellow is kind of fun because if you get a kid watching like maybe like 12 episodes in season 1 and then you give him Pokemon Yellow, he'd probably be pretty hyped because it's like it feels like you're playing the show a little bit. That's why we went nuts when I was a kid. It was because it felt like you were Ash. I just modded my PSP with your guide. Thanks so much. Awesome. So glad to hear that. Yeah, it's amazing how those little 60-second guide videos you can actually kind of follow along and make it happen. That's good stuff. Yeah, if he starts with anything GBA, he's probably never gonna want to go back and play the original games, but that's all right though. You know, he doesn't have to. You guys see this? All right, so we're soldering in the LNR clicky triggers right now. There's one. Just stuck on here, man. Goes. Okay, that goes the first mod. I'll do the mods in sections, so we'll do one at a time, and every time I finish one, I'll address the chat. That's how we'll kind of do it. What is the expensive part in your repairs? Probably the Game Boys, the motherboards are the most expensive part. Are you Gen 1? Are the Gen 1 through 4 games your favorites? I really like Gen Black and White, so what is that? 5? Yeah. Black and White I like a lot too. I need to replay those ones, but I remember when I first played them, me and my friends had a lot of fun because the story was really good. But yeah, I love Platinum. I like all those earlier gens. I've never played X and Y though. I think I played it for like maybe a few hours, but I was kind of getting out of gaming a little bit when those ones came out because I was trying to save money. So I kind of stopped gaming like entirely for like a few years, and then I got back into it. Which is kind of funny to think about what I'm doing now. It's sad to miss out on the original ones. Also, the Eevee Night and Day evolutions aren't available in Fire Red and Leaf Green. Is that true? Oh man, that sucks actually. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. That sucks. I just cleaned up my room. I don't know why I thought it said room. I just cleaned up my Pokemon Yellow cart. Was so much gunk on the PCB. Ugh, that's terrible. Hey, if it works, it works. That's good. That's good to know. All right, let's move along. So we got this done. I already cleaned the board, so I don't really need to clean it. Shout out to the Feminist 91. Really love your channel. Thank you. I appreciate it. From Germany. Let's go. All right, moving on. So the next thing we'll do is we'll install the screen. And then we'll do the USBC mod. So we'll do the screen first because I just like to do it first for some reason. I don't know. Grab the screws. I'm doing black buttons. I thought black would look kind of good. So we're gonna do that. I got a lot of screens coming. Thankfully, I have so many Game Boys coming too. Like so many. I just have been having so much trouble finding them. That was a big part of the reason I went to the Retro World Expo in Connecticut, is I just wanted to load up on Game Boys, and they were actually pretty hard to find. I didn't find that many. I found more Game Boy Colors than anything, but you know, some of those guys that are vendors, they're really like stingy with wanting to cut you deals on the Game Boys. It's kind of funny, you know. It's like I get like the first couple days, Friday and Saturday, you don't want to do any deals. That's cool, I get it. But then it's like I went to this one guy's table on Sunday, which was the last day. I went to his table and I said, hey, you know, he had like 6 Game Boy Advances. I think he wanted like 120 each. It was like something crazy. They weren't even in that great a shape. Well, like 120 bucks each. And I was like, hey man, can you do any deals? Like if I grab all these Game Boy Advances since this is the last day, can you do any better on them? And he's just like, no. He's like, I can't do any better on them. I have too much stuff. I was like, that doesn't make any. What do you mean you have too much stuff and you can't sell them for any? He's like, I just buy too much stuff. I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? Well, then sell me the Game Boy. You know what I mean? I wasn't trying to break his arm. I was just trying to see if you do anything better, but he wouldn't budge on them. So yeah, the Game Boys are they're getting harder to find. It's kind of funny, but hey, I can't blame them, I guess. Unfortunately, in Germany, there's no one like you. I'd love to upgrade my Game Boys. You gotta try doing it yourself. You could do it. If I could do it, you could do it. The Gamer with the $2. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you so much. Guys, remember, if you're thinking about, I do appreciate the tips, sending in the tips. I do appreciate it. But just remember, if you're going to send in like a $5 tip, you might as well just become a member for a month, because then you get entered to win the Game Boy. We spin the wheel every month. We're going to be spinning a wheel to win this one tomorrow, once I get it done. So, or is it tomorrow? What's today? Yeah, Tuesday. We'll do it. Is it easy or really difficult? The basic mods are pretty easy. They're not that hard. How much for a modded 3DS? I have one left on my website right now. It's an XL. It's a rarer color. It's pink and white. So it's kind of expensive. It's like 400 something. But it's really nice. I mean, it's a really good shape. And that was another thing. Like, I bought a lot of 3DSs on this trip when we went to Connecticut, but they're all pretty beat. Like, I'm going to have to swap the shells on like a bunch of them. Just the top and bottom shell. So nothing on the inside, but yeah. And they were pretty pricey. All right, let's get this screen installed. I'm gonna show you how easy it is for those who want to know how to install a screen. So you should get this bracket. You should get this bracket. For some reason, Handheld Legend does not send me the brackets. So do what you want with that knowledge. It's not a great thing, but I have extra ones, thankfully. This bracket's gonna go sit in here like this. And then this is gonna go like that. And then we actually have to... Where's the other part of the screen? Did I throw it away? Hold on. This is... Oh, it's right here. All right, so then this goes like this. Sorry, guys. I know it looks like I burned my hand with a cigarette. I ran into my fridge with my hand in my pocket yesterday, and it like ripped a bunch of skin off it. It's gross. Not good. Chris Valdez, welcome to the member squad. Thank you, brother. Brother or sister. I've seen Chris for both genders. Chinese and Japanese markets have plenty of GBC and GBA. I know, bro. I need to get out there someday. I really need to get out there. The problem is I hate flying. And me and my wife have looked at tickets, like first class. Because that's like the only way I can like feel okay. And it's still not great. And they're like 20 grand, 10 grand. It's like comical. All right. Appreciate you, fam. Unfortunately, I missed out on the original games. Which should I buy first? Also, it would be nice not to spend $200 on one game, but I could probably figure something out. Yeah, the games are super expensive. You know, I got a bunch of them that are going to go up on the site, like official copies. But yeah, if you want, you could always emulate if you're wanting to try them and not buy them. But I personally like having the cartridges. How easy is it to repair 3DS XL in your experience? If it's the top screen, it's very difficult. I would say very difficult. Everything else isn't too bad. The triggers aren't too bad. The bottom screen is a little annoying, but it's not too bad. Like I'll repair a bottom screen. I won't repair a top screen anymore. I just don't even do it. I just can't do it. No, Nintendo fan Squirrel, will you be putting more 3DS XLs on the shop for cheaper? No, the 3DS market is like really crazy right now, so they'll never be that cheap. I don't even buy them for that cheap. When I buy a 3DS XL and it'll be beat, I'm spending like $250, maybe $300, you know, and then I got to put all the time into modding it, so I have to put $100 to $150 on top of that. That's why they cost so much. And like, if you find a lot of the times the ones I have are really clean, so they just cost more, man. Like I said, I was just at an expo and like I bought a few 3DSs and they were all pretty beat. Like they're not in the best shape. So, you know, they're not terrible. Like the screens are okay, but you know, the outside of the shell is not crazy. SLM133, if you want to sell it, send me an email. I'm always buying. Always buying. Which game do you think is the most worth it? Probably GROUDON for the PS2. I'm just kidding. That's like a $2,000 game. Which game is the most worth it? Probably like Fire Red, or maybe Leaf Green, because I think Leaf Green's a little cheaper. It's like 100. It's like 100. That's like the cheapest Pokemon game other than like the first like Red, Blue, and Yellow. So I have a modded GBA. I have never modded a GBA. Last month I did my first one, new IPS screen. Nice. Nice. Let's go, Zero. 2DS XLs are a little bit cheaper. Like I'll probably have one going up on my GBA mod site for like $350 with a 128 gigabyte like modded, but it's super clean, comes with the box. But yeah, you know, if you want to find DSs for that cheap, you're gonna have to go hunting on like Japanese markets. You're gonna have to go on like Bai, like Yahoo Auction and hunt for them, and you could probably find one, but then you're gonna have to like pay to get it imported and shipped here, and the shipping's been crazy lately. That's part of the reason that the prices have been going up a lot, is the shipping has just been like killing me. Like I just bought, it's funny because like, so I went to the expo, right? And I had purchased a bunch of SPs from people, and I was paying like between like beat SPs like $70 to $100 per SP. Okay, but I was like individual SPs at each booth. I'm like, I'll take one SP. I'll take, you know what I mean? Okay. I just purchased 24 SPs on an auction, and when everything was said and done, I ended up, after shipping, after all the fees, it ended up being $75 per SP. You know what I mean? It used to be like when I would buy the bulk, I could get them for like $50 a piece if I would buy that many. Like I'm spending like, you know what I mean, $1,500 or whatever, two grand, and I could get them for like $50, and it was like, okay, it's not that bad. Now it's like it doesn't even matter. It's like I'm spending the same amount no matter what, you know. So the prices on the Game Boys have been going up a lot. Do I have a PS4? I have a PS5. Technically, I have a PS4, but it's, you know, it's part of my inventory for my new store. It's not really a personal item. I have 2 SPs. Would you buy? Yeah, Chris, I'll definitely buy them. And we offer trade-in too, which will give you more, you know, if you wanted something. Why not buy from Europe? They are still cheap here. I don't know any European sites that sell stuff like that. The only ones I know of are Japanese. Yeah, I've been on Whatnot too much lately. Let's say that. I've been spending way too much money on Whatnot lately. But I can't wait to start selling on Whatnot, guys. I have so much cool stuff that like I want to sell on Whatnot, and it's gonna be a good time. So, but we're not there yet. Hopefully, by the end of the year, we can do our first Whatnot stream. I'm pretty excited. But it won't be from in here. Oh no, it'll be from our new office. I'm pretty stoked about that though. So, if anyone wants to pre-follow me on Whatnot, my account is going to be Revitalizing Retro. It's already up, but you know, it's still in the beginning phases. You seen me in there? Okay. Yeah, bro, I've been in there too much. I'm just trying to buy stuff like crazy for the new store. So, okay, so Chris, if you want to email me about selling me stuff, I'll put the email in the chat. There will be a new email eventually, but the email right now is support@jboymods.com. Support@jboymods.com is like my current email that I do like all the trades through, but we're working on an entire new infrastructure for doing trade-ins that's going to be a lot more streamlined. So it's almost done, but that'll be on the new site. Yeah, sell me your 3DS XL. Just send the email, and we'll get you all taken care of. I also have Nintendo Switch 2s available for trade. If anyone's trying to trade in their stuff for a Nintendo Switch 2, I have like 5 of them. Yes, sir. There's a Wall Pop and Vinted. There's Wall Pop and Vinted, but they do not ship to the USA. Yeah, of course they don't. I need to see it, so send me a photo of what it is and everything, and then I'll deal with it through the email. Yeah, send me a photo of it and like all the games you have. Oh, I need to get the rubbers really quick. Hold on. Hopefully the speaker works. Oh no, whatever. I should probably put a little muffler thing in there, because sometimes it can sound bad without it. I am in the USA. Can you put all the Pokemon games on a 2DS? I don't really do the send-in mods anymore, but yes, I do sell them like that. Very Floridian, I am. Very Floridian. All right. HDMI to an SP. Yeah, I can do it. I don't offer it on the website, but I can do it as like a special order thing. I've actually never done it, but I know that there's a kit that allows for it. So yeah, I mean, I could do it. I feel like I keep dropping stuff, but I guess not. All right, we're gonna clean this power switch really quick because I didn't clean it yet. What's going on, Jonathan? You bought a Pika SP a year ago, and sadly, your car got robbed at gunpoint. Jeez, where do you live, brother? And I lost it, but I'm glad I found you out. Dude, that's... sucks, man. Where do you live, dude? What part of the country? Riverside. Where's Riverside? Like Florida? Man, sorry to hear about that, brother, but I'm glad you found the channel. If I sent you my current 2DS for a trade, something with said Pokemon games on it, would that count? My 2DS is ugly. No, well, I can't give you credit for any of the digital games on it. Okay. Easy part's done. Now we do the hard part. Make sure this bad boy works. Can I buy a PS Vita SD card? Yeah, there are SD card adapters online you can buy. Okay, this speaker is not working. Oh, wait. Something's wrong with that. Hopefully it's just the speaker. Oh yeah, it's definitely the speaker. I think I fried it. Yeah, I broke the speaker. No, I'm already freaking short on speakers as it is. Dang it, I broke the speaker. All right, let's see. Now, I need to order some of these dang speakers, man. Because I keep breaking them. Or they break themselves. Yeah, I can't fix that. Let's see if we can do something weird, though. Let's see. So I got the tabs right here. Where's the other tab? Okay, so I have the tabs right here. When the music stops, I freaking get nervous that my computer died on me. Okay, so we have the tabs right here. I'm going to try to do something weird that I've never done. We're going to try to solder these tabs to another speaker and see if that will work as the speaker for the SP. All right. Here goes the speaker. I don't think it's going to work because of the spacing, but whatever. We'll see if it works. I'm going to bridge these. I don't think that the spacing is going to be correct to make contact. I can solder a speaker straight to the points, but I don't really like doing that. All right, we're bending them up. We're bending them up. I don't think this is gonna work. I'll probably have to glue it in place because what'll happen is it'll move around, and if it even works. It doesn't sit flat either. Yeah, the speaker's too thick anyways. Well, it's worth a shot. Let's see if I can find one. I might have to steal one from this Game Boy right here. Which I want to use this Game Boy for a video, so I didn't want to take it apart yet, but we're just gonna have to pilfer it. You shall be pilfered. Alright, where's my screwdriver? There you are. What's going on, Epic Nutty? No, like a normal SD card because I want to put my games in and also put state heat. I don't know what that means. Are you adding USBC to this? Yeah, I'm about to. I do that last. What's going on, Shiki? Yeah, this is a 101. So I'm planning on doing a video because I have someone that ordered a Game Boy Advance, but they wanted a 101 screen in it. So I was planning on showing, like doing a short form video on showing how we used to mod the Game Boys back in 2018, which was cannibalizing this 101 here and taking the screen out of it and putting it in the GBA, because I don't think a lot of people know that that's how we used to do it. There's a lot of people that just got into learning about Game Boy modding in the past couple years, and they don't even know. There are people that don't even like. They just came in after IPS screens were released, so that's all they know. They didn't know that people ever did it like that, which is kind of funny. It makes me feel like such an old head. It's funny, dude. I remember when the IPS screens came out, it was like the biggest deal. It was so crazy. I think Retro Modding was the first person I saw drop it. And it's funny too because like on one of the listings, if you go on Handheld Legend, if you go on, I think it's the IPS. Let me try to find it really quick. There's an IPS screen that they sell on Handheld Legend, one of the older models. And it's funny because they actually like took my photo from a video I made and used it as like the photo for the IPS screen. Like they screenshotted my photo. Let's see if it's still on here. I don't think they even got it up anymore. Let's see. It would have been that one. It could be this one. No, they took them down. It was kind of funny because I went on there. Oh, no, it is still here. Yeah, if you guys go to this link. If you guys go to this link right here. So this IPS screen. The second photo is literally a screenshot from when I made the first like IPS versus the AGS 101 screen comparison on YouTube like freaking 7 or 8 years ago or whatever. Yeah, anyways. I thought it was kind of funny they used that. It's still up too. Shoutouts to Handheld Legend. I was actually stoked when I saw that the first time. I was like, oh shit, that's my photo. What's going on, Tim? I think it should be on the screen. 34 at the top right. So we're doing pretty good. I'm trying to get back to that 50. I know if I streamed every couple days, we could do it, but man, I cannot. I cannot do it. I cannot stream that much, man. It takes too much out of me. I can't get enough done. That's the problem, man. I just can't get enough done when I stream. I wish I could, but it's all good. All right. So I pilfered this. I pilfered the speaker. That will be featured in a video soon, so be on the lookout for that. And we have this now. And hopefully this works. And we have sound. Very good. Good stuff. Screwdriver. Screwdriver. What the heck happened to it? It's right in front of me. I know it. I have this one. Oh, it's over here. Do you play PS5 games and PC games on Steam? I have PS5, but dude, honestly, I just barely play console. Like I'll play I play the Switch 2 a little bit, but I've just been so busy, dude. I just like barely play any games. You know what I mean? It's funny because I've actually been able to play games more because we're doing the new store. I have to test all the consoles, like the PS1s, the PS2s, and we have a bunch of really cool games like that I've never played before. So I've been having fun playing those. I've been playing like Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit, PS1. I played a couple of the expensive NES games like Fire and Ice. That game's really cool. I've been playing N64 quite a bit. I tried playing God Hand on PS2, that expensive game. That game is actually badass. It's cool when you pop in like an expensive game and it's actually fun. Because I popped in some of the horror games like Clock Tower 3. That game's, the controls are terrible, dude. Like, I don't know how people play that. What's going on, Zero? I had a 101 for years with a broken screen. Recently got an OEM screen replaced from eBay. Wanted to have one with the OG screen. Yeah, I'm going to have some 101 SPs available on the new site. I love the 101 screen, honestly. It's a great screen. All right, let's move on to this bad boy right here. We're getting close to the home stretch here, boys and girls. We're going to go ahead and put this on here first. Show you how you do this USBC mod. Can't get this to go in. What's going on? All right. So those right there. All right, we're gonna cut this up a little bit, make some room. Got my knife right here. What's going on, Patchy? I usually do this on a notepad, so I'm not cutting up my cloth, but my notepad's really disgusting right now, so I don't want you guys to stare at that the whole stream. You just get to stare at my disgusting weird hand with the weird cigarette burn on it. We're cutting some space right here. All right. Now we have a little space right here. We're going to drill a hole right here. Be good to go. I'll read some of that. You could stream playing all those old games when you test them and stream on YouTube and Twitch. Yeah, that would be awesome. I would love to do stuff like that, but It's just hard, man. It's hard to find the time. You made a recent without, man, I'm having trouble reading this, with a GBC replacement screen that's the same size as the original. Myself and others asked for a link to purchase. Can you provide a link, please? Sure, I can provide a link. Give me 1 second. Thank you, Patchy. That's awesome to hear. Dude, Bapt in the bases, your name is so long it confused me for a second. I was like reading the dash part. All right, let me find it. It's on Handheld Legend. So you can use my code JBoyMods, but the code for Handheld Legend, there's no AY. It's just the letter J and then Boy Mods. Don't ask why they won't change it. They messed it up for some reason, and I just never told them to change it back. I was like, it's fine. So it's this one. Wait, is it this one? This is the screen. Yeah, the code is JBoyMods. I don't know if you have to spend a certain amount, but that'll get you 10% off. Anyways, all right, we're gonna drill a hole. We're gonna drill a hole to fit this bad boy in right here. So I'm gonna move the mic so it's not so loud. That's probably pretty close. Let's go, Big G. What's going on, brother? I don't think it's big enough yet. Yeah, it's close though. All right, we got our hole. Having so much fun, actually. I'm sorry if you guys couldn't see that. It's kind of hard to film because I got to put my head like right over it. Well, my thumb's stuck to it now, so I gotta let it dry before I pull it up. It'll mess the whole thing up. Okay. All right. This one's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Not bad, huh, chat? Pretty nice looking. USBC charging, almost fully installed. All right. Hardest part's getting this little square thing in. Go in, please. There we go. Thank you, sir. All right. Let's get a couple. Well, let's put the L and R shoulder buttons on first. And we'll get some wires attached to this bad boy and close it up. And we'll be almost done. Don't forget, you guys can win this. Every single person in chat. Become a member. If you guys are wondering how much this one would cost, look at this crap I deal with right here. The manufacturer didn't put the damn hole in the other side of this trigger. That is so weird. This one would probably cost like $450 or more. Here we go. All right, Colby, what's going on? I recently emailed you about helping me mod a 3DS. A good friend that's no longer with us gifted to me. I saw your email and wanted to say thanks for the fast response. Yeah, no problem, Colby. Bear with me on the emails. Sometimes I don't get to them every day. I try to get to them at least every 2 days, but I get a lot of emails. So, yeah, I will get back to you. Try to make something happen for you. I don't do a lot of send-ins anymore because I don't have time. But in your case, you know, it is a little bit of a different situation. So, no problem at all. We'll figure something out. All right, the hole has been created by me. Jeez Louise, I should get a refund. The hole has been created. All right, now we got to do 2 wires to this USB-C port right here. What are you guys thinking? Like green and black? What do you guys like, red and black? Brian Taylor with the level 1. Welcome to the mod squad. Thank you, brother. I'm feeling maybe like a red and black. I'm always feeling red and black. Red and black it is. What's going on, Joshua? Always red and black. I know. I try to not just use red and black because then I run out of the colors too much. And I like having like an even amount of wire for every color. Yeah, I'm weird. All right, we got black here. Okay, we got our wires, something like that. Looking good. All right, we can start putting this thing together. So let me get the dirty microfiber so we don't scratch anything. This over here. Let's not forget that we need to put the on and off switch. Why is there no on and off? Okay, it's what? How did it get way over there? Don't question it. We found it. All right. Let's go ahead and get these tinned up. All right. It's good stuff right here. Yes, sir. What's going on? Mayuran. Cool name. Cool ass name. closed up. Hopefully it works. I'm not going to test it. It's going on Dakota. Feels good, looks good. It's looking real good. I'll do the big reveal once we're at the end. So let's do this battery first. I don't know if any of you guys have ever been to New Jersey, but I was there recently when because I drove back when we went to Connecticut to go to the Retro World Expo. We decided to drive back because I wanted to buy a lot of product. I didn't want to deal with having to mail it. So I love road trips. I like doing that kind of thing. Me and my wife love doing that. So I went to this place in New Jersey. It was called Pixelated Treasures. If you guys ever are in New Jersey, you should check it out. It's a game store. The dude in there, his name is Mike. He's the coolest dude. He's like the chillest game store owner guy that I've ever met. I filmed a whole video with him. That'll be up on the new channel probably in a couple months because I have so many other videos to edit in front of him. But super cool dude. You know, sometimes it's awkward going into stores and like asking if we could film, because I like to interview the owners and stuff and just ask them about their journey and how'd you end up, you know, owning a game store. That's stupid, right? And he was super cool and really good guy. So if you ever in New Jersey or New York area, he's right outside New York, so check him out. Pixelated Treasures, shout out. What's going on, Freak Cat? You guys see this? Okay. She's working. Just a little tight. We'll see if that gets in the way. I don't know if it's gonna. I like to make sure they're like really snug in there so they don't fall off of the contacts. Yeah, it looks good. Boom. Feels good. All right. Got to do the hinges. How long have I been doing this? About 8 years, 7.5. Started in 2018, so 7.5 ish. Thank you, Noah. Same to you, brother. Oh, these damn hinges. If you're ever installing the hinges, don't be afraid to really smash them in there, because they're hard to get in the first time. We will announce the winner for this tomorrow. So you guys have an extra day to become a member. All right. See how this thing's looking. Screen's a little bit dirty. Not too bad though. Boom. Boom. Bam. We gotta put the sticker on the back. We gotta put the Nintendo logo thing. It's a sick looking SP, man. I hope you win it. Bryant. New member. Love when the new members win. Hey Jay, what's your favorite GBA model? I think it's the SP though, honestly. And it used to be the normal original GBA. But ever since I started playing on the 3DS a lot, I kind of changed my mind and I like the clamshell design a lot more. So, I'm gonna clean my trash up. Stick this thing on here. We're done. That didn't take long. About an hour. I do these so fast off stream. I'll do this whole thing in like 20 minutes. That's probably an exaggeration. 30 minutes maybe. We'll sacrilege, put the Sapphire cartridge in it. Turn it all the way up. If you guys ever get these SPs, there's a whole OSD menu if you hold the button. And you can do the brightness and everything. Change the background. All that kind of stuff. There we go. Yep, there it is. Boys and girls. Somebody's going to win this for $5. Unbelievable. Look at that. Look at that. Bam. 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 Let's make sure it charges. Do I have a charger? I have some. I have my camera's plugged into the charger I usually use, so thing is fire. The red one. This one will be up on the site too. I'm gonna take photos of it so I can get you can custom order it too, but this one's going to a member. Yeah, it looks sick. Contrast does look really good. Yeah, it looks better in person too. You know, my lights are reflecting all off of it, but if I hold it like that, oh, that could be the thumbnail. That looks sick. The GBA feels so small in my hands now. When I was a kid, it was the best. I decided to second GBA. Totally, I get that too. All right, this is a magnetic USB-C charger, so you can remove it and use a normal USB-C, but you have to use a 1 amp charger. You can't use a fast charger. A lot of times people get confused about that and think it's not working. It can't handle all that amperage for the fast chargers, but moment of truth. Oh, that would have been so embarrassing. It works. It works. It's charging. It's charging. A little finicky because of the freaking magnetic thing. It works though. Probably should just flip that around and it'd be good to go. Let's check out this person's team. I don't know whose Pokemon Sapphire this was, but we're gonna find out what they were running right now. Thank you, Big G. Yeah, the stock charger is good too. This one's fine though. I mean, as you can see, it linked up just fine when I slapped it in there. It's charging good. Okay, oh, we're at the beginning of the game. Gabby. I don't know about that one. Okay. Let's pick a Pokemon, guys. Let's see. Let's pick... I feel like I gotta pick Torchic. So should I not use other chargers for my SP that I ordered with you? With the C charging port? No, you can use other chargers. As long as it lights up that it's charging, you're good. if it doesn't light up, it's the charger probably. You just have to make sure you're using a 1 amp charger. Like you can't use like Apple, like MacBook chargers or any sort of like USB-C like that. It won't work. Or C2C usually doesn't work either. It just has to be a really low amp charger. Odds that they have more than one badge? No odds. Gotta pick it. Okay. Can you guys hear the audio from this? I don't think this mic's probably gonna pick it up. Free Torchic. Just barely hearing it. Yeah, I might as well turn it down. Torchic's name. We'll just leave it Torchic. Okay, I'll meet you at Super Kid. Dude, I played the heck out of this game, man. Check the nature. Let's see, we got Hardy. Is that a good one? What's the best one? Blaze? Nope, we got Hardy. Does it tell me what it means? Do I have to look up the nature? Does it tell? I thought it told me what it means. Does it not? Well, let's make sure that the L and R triggers are working. Adamant is the best for sure. Man, I don't know. I remember when I was in high school, like I hung out with a bunch of these, a bunch of my friends were like 3 or 4 grades under me. And I had these couple really nerdy friends that were super into the IVs and the EVs and the, the natures and all that. And I was like, dude, I don't know about all that stuff, man. I just play the game. I should have got into it more, though. Everything's working. Very fingerprinty, though, from me working on it. So let's try to get those off. That's it for this one, guys. Thank you guys for watching, man. Consider becoming a member if you want to win this freaking sick looking thing. And if you'd prefer to just buy it, I will have it listed up sometime later in the week. I have a bunch of stuff I need to take photos of. I need to clear off that desk and get a camera ready so I can take some photos for some listings. We got a bunch of stuff that needs to go up on the site new, but this will be up on there too. How much does a custom SP cost? You can check out the website. It's jboymods.com. This one would be the 300 at the base price, and then once you start adding mods, it gets up there. Yeah, there's a lot of different mods. Yeah, for sure. You know, I feel like the natures were something that like wasn't talked about when like the games came out. It was just kind of there, and you like some people learned about it, but I was like 12 when the games came out. So it's kind of funny. That's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will be back tomorrow to announce the winner of this. Thank you to the new members. I think we had 1 new member. I can't remember. We had some tips too. Let's see, how many new members? I think it was just the 1. No, it was 2. I remember there was 2. There was a max too. Yeah, Chris Valdez. Shout out Chris Valdez, and shout out Bryant. Is it Bryant? It is Bryant. Shout out you guys. Appreciate it. Add the HDMI. So if you want to do the HDMI, just send me an email, and you can just send me it'll be probably like $75. Let me look up how much that mod costs, because I got Handheld Legend pulled up right here. Hold on, let me set this up so you can actually see how good it looks. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, so let's see. Handheld Legend. Let's see. SP. So the mod costs 50. Let's see, is it even like, how easy is it to do? Does it come with a screen? Does it come with a screen? It's $50. Doesn't look that hard to, let's see. I need to probably raise the price on those because the parts have got so expensive, but I could probably do it for 75. So, because the part's 50. So, I mean, I only charge 75 for the other mod. So yeah, I could probably do it for 25 bucks. So yeah, if you want to do that, I can do it for 75 because the part's 50. I feel like that's pretty fair. But this is what it's going to look like if you're interested. Make sure that this looks like something you want to be hanging out of your SP. It looks kind of cool, but it also looks like it might, like, I don't know, lose connection if you're, you know, moving around a lot, because it comes out at kind of a weird angle. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But check it out. See if that's something you're interested in. Then send me a message. We can do it. Chris Valdez, thank you guys so much. I'm going to hop off. It is now 5:17. I'm going to get a couple more things in. I'll talk to you about it in the future. I'm still waiting on the GBA. Yeah, the Gyarados one. Oh, man, that sucks. That never showed up. I remember you. I remember you now. Let me look you up right quick. Let me look you up right quick, brother. Stay there. I remember you. Sorry, I just get so many emails. I forget people's names. I knew your name looked familiar, though. Let me look you up. All right. Let me see. I have 2 from you. And this one says delivered front porch. Delivered front porch. And then I have another one from you, and it says delivered garage / door / other location. 92. Both the same. That's weird that they're different, though. Yeah, it sucks. There's not much you can do once it says delivered. Unless you have like security footage of somebody maybe stealing it. But when I go and ask them, they'll just say, you know, that you need to contact your local officer. The best thing to do is to try to catch your post office delivery person and ask them, because I've had stuff happen like that with me before with other people's packages, and they said it says delivered, but it didn't get delivered. And I tell them to go ask the post person what happened, and sometimes they know. Sometimes what happens is they take the day off, and then they have a sub do their route, and it gets hairy. But yeah, it sucks, man. I'm sorry that's happening to you, but we'll figure it out. It should show up. It should eventually show up. You need yourself an employee, sir. I know. I have my wife, and she's very helpful, but, you know, it sucks because, like, I think about hiring people, but then it's like I'm going to spend so much time training them and, like, teaching them how to do everything. And it's like I have to answer the messages anyways, because, like, people email me, and the questions they ask me are so specific. It's like stuff only I would know. They'll be like, can I do this? Can I do this mod and this and this? And how much would it be? And it's like, I know off the top of my head, but if I had someone else doing the messages, they would have to come to me and ask me anyways. So then I'm paying somebody what, 40K a year, you know. And so it gets tough because, like, hiring an employee is a big deal, I feel like, because it's like you're gonna lose so much money the first, you know, however, unless you can make them do grunt work. But it's like I don't really have that much grunt work to do. Everything's kind of technical. You know what I mean? I wish I had more grunt work, but it's all good. maybe one day soon we'll figure it out. We'll figure out some way to hire some people. We're probably getting close to that, honestly, but not quite yet. Yes. That was previous. Yeah, don't have any cameras, man. I'm sorry. Ugh, it sucks. Shout out Booty at CS2. Time to clone myself. Man, I would beat my ass. I'd be so annoying. Man, I'd square up on myself so quick. I'm just kidding. 2 of me would be so annoying, though. Can you guys imagine, dude? Ugh. What's going on, Janine? So for the members only September, for those who just joined, this is it. This is it. That's it. We'll be announcing the winner tomorrow, sometime in the afternoon. Big G, I appreciate it. That'd be a great video, though. What part? Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, maybe one day. Once we get the new site up and we start selling stuff, It might become a reality. We need to hire some people to do shipping and cleaning and stuff. So, J vs. J, I'm kicking my own ass. Yeah, that's right. What's up, Retro Pulse? We're chilling. We just built this. This is what the triggers sound like. And yeah, thank you guys so much. I'm gonna hop off now, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Be on the lookout for that members only stream. All the members pop in, say what's up. I love you guys. Let me go back to my OBS here. Pew! Some good people hanging out in here today. I'll see you guys tomorrow if you're a member. If you're not, I will see you guys in the next. Try to do another stream next week. You guys have a good rest of the week and a good weekend. And members, I'll make you guys another members only video, show you what's going on in the warehouse so you can see what we've been doing in there, guys. It's a lot of the same, but we've gone through a lot of the games and we've got some really good stuff. So peace out, guys. You guys have a good rest of the night. Later. Oh yeah, I have an ending screen. Let's do that.